8th grade. Finn was way skeptical. Said that they were gonna destroy New York one day. Elmo's breath almost proved her right.
Oh.
Hey, the one on the left is the one that Peter Parker tampered with to ruin a young man's college career.
And then laughed about it.
He's like, oh man, this is my one chance. My mother was so sick. She's dying. I need this job to save her because Oscorp can give her an experimental treatment. And then Peter's like, yeah, I'm just going to yoink that.
Yoink.
I'm just going to yoink that college scholarship away from you.
Hashtag loser. That's what he tells him.
Pretty much. We literally keep coming across this stuff, so I'm just grabbing it as we go. All
Okay.
right. Down here.
I mean, that's fine with me. I'm not, like, super angry.
Well, I didn't want to upset you.
I'm not, like, really triggered.
You and I got in a
all.
real big fight earlier about this. So I just... Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, I love vandalism.
Me too.
I like how he couldn't open that himself. He had to web it and then pull it up.
Well, he's very lazy. He's a millennial.
He sounds like me. He sounds like me if I was Spider-Man.
You would not even be out here doing this.
If I was Spider-Man, I'd, like, drive up on my car. I'd, like, pull up to the crime in my car and then, like, take a sip of Mountain Dew, pull my mask down before I enter or exit the car, I mean.
Before you enter, Miles, as you said the one time. On accident. Why are they put all these on the way? I can't just ignore them.
Well,
I
you
mean,
can.
No, I need... Look,
You're not swinging correctly.
Ah,
Thank you. You're not... like, it's like, you're not swinging correctly and you swing worse.
at this point, I just think it's funny.
Well,
Luckily, here's the thing. So few people watch this channel that 99.999% of the people that watch the Let's Play channel are really nice and actually like us.
yeah.
And that is one of the benefits of this channel being an absolute failure that no one wants to watch. Is that the only people who do watch it are very dedicated.
Yeah. The only one who's not dedicated is Captain Rex. He's very mean.
I haven't seen him in the last few videos.
He is very mean. He's very rude. And he
Yeah.
attacks me all the time.
I know. And he had a message for you, too. He
did.
said, talk to your mom. He delivered it to your mom.
Like me interfering.
Oh. But my mom has the C virus.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So,
are you
did-
able to talk about that?
I don't know.
Well, I think you are, right? Your mom got sick with the pandemic.
She did, yeah. She's currently sick.
Yikes. But you don't live with her, so it doesn't really affect you.
No, I don't live with her, and I haven't seen her in a few weeks, obviously, because she's been sick for a while, but... Luckily, I think she's getting better.
Where in Chinatown?
I talked to her a few days ago, and she said she was feeling a lot better, so that's good.
Back off or I'll take you in for obstruction.
Jeez.
Well, I couldn't get out of there.
You need to make yourself harder to spot.
How? Look for
By
clues.
go to camouflage.
But I did that before.
Dude's in the way.
Jeez.
It's like an invisible wall.
Oh, no.
Why is he calling it in?
No. Just get out of there, dude. What are you doing?
I like that you jump right in front of him as he's walking to make him stop.
I was trying to get here. What is this?
Jacket from David's Complete Auto Repair.
Oh.
Someone dropped it when they peeled out. Hey, you know where I could find David's Complete Auto Repair?
I like the police officer who's right there, and he just hears, "Hey, you know where I can find David's Complete Auto Repair?"
Hey, I'm looking for David's auto repair.
The guy's just like, huh.
He thinks it's his subconscious. He's like, I should get my car repaired. That's true. My car's been dead for months. I walk to work.
I walked to work.
A lot of people in New York do.
Yeah, I know, because their job is right here.
Or they walk or bus. Yeah. Dude, it would be so cool to live in New York, I feel like.
It would
but
not
it's
be
so
cool.
expensive.
It would not be cool.
The guys who stole it?
I'm not joking, I've been to New York.
Them in the act.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kidnapped her.
And it's not a very cool place.
I think it's really neat from the outside, but I wouldn't want to live there.
It's very loud.
You came by when you did, Spider-Man.
What the
Why are
heck?
these people protecting this time capsule?
I don't know.
Oh, that was his graphics card for when he plays World of
First
Warcraft.
PC we built. I used it for gaming. Finn used it to help an ESU Alzheimer's research team. Both good.
Lame. Wonder what he played on his gaming computer.
I'm gonna go with
What do they
World of Warcraft.
want? What?
They're gonna beat you up.
For what?
Because you just took that time capsule. They wanted the graphics card.
Alright, fine. You want to fight?
When guys like, I want to play the new Shadowlands update, and you took my graphics card.
Why can't I?
Because you can't beat these guys up.
Well, that's
They're-
dumb. I
they're
should be
good
able to beat
guys.
up civilians. Well, then
No.
why do they want to fight?
I don't know, because you're Spider-Man.
Well, then they're not good guys.
You're not Peter
I
Parker.
am morality.
You are Morales.
Yeah. Dude, do you think that's why it's Morales? Morality?
I think it's
Honestly.
I think it's Miles, last name Morales, because of immorality.
I highly doubt that. Do you actually think that might be part of his
I think
name?
I think it is actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's probably why they made it that way.
Alright.
But
Come on. So stressful.
can you swing a little better?
Sorry.
I'm getting anxiety because this is so bad.
Sorry about
Thank
that.
you. See, you didn't do the side flip. That's
Oh.
actually what you're supposed to do every time.
Did you see I kicked that guy in the head?
Yes, try swinging like really low to the ground so you can just barrel into someone.
You can only swing so low. I thought it said Kamala.
Wait, why are they kidnapping someone in the back of the car?
Oh, this is a hate crime.
Just let Camila
But the
go.
person was white.
Am I seeing this right? Camila's in that car?
Yes.
Wait, who is Camila anyway? I forget.
It's Camila Cabello.
The hot girl?
Yeah. The one who's supposedly dating Shawn Mendes. Oh, gee!
I just want to chill on this cop
We
car.
have, like, Thomas
This is what I would do.
Jefferson here.
I would be just riding cop cars and stuff. That would be sick.
Oh, you mean like Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
you-
Dude, that game's amazing. We gotta play that at some point.
I feel like we have a lot of games.
Well, and the problem is, I do want to see where this channel's at, mid or near the end of 2021.
Yeah.
I'm not saying ditch it, but the issue is that if no one's watching it, like right now it has very few viewers, and I appreciate the people that are, but it takes me a long time to edit this stuff.
Right.
Even though it doesn't seem like it does, because I have to do a lot of audio work in order to make the cutscenes hearable and stuff.
Yeah.
And if this channel doesn't improve at some point, it kind of gets hard to keep putting the amount of time into it that I do.
Right.
I mean, even with you and I are, I know you could just say we're playing games, but we're doing this, just the recording for what? 5 hours a week? Probably?
Something like that, yeah.
That's a lot. I know it doesn't sound like it, but that's a lot to always be like on and like trying to be funny and talking, and clearly we didn't do as good of a job in the last part.
I can't be funny for 5 hours a week.
I can't.
That's tough.
That's too high of a ratio.
So here's some tips actually for if
Do you
you
think
ever...
she's hot?
Hey now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to get your...
Do you see like her touch her breasts? Him touch her breasts?
No, I didn't.
He like put his hands out like you're safe now and like put his hands like on
I'd be
her.
careful. That's how people get me too'd.
I know.
Do you need help?
Miles needs to calm down.
Don't
here.
touch her!
I can call a cab. Gracias.
So some tips if you ever get kidnapped and thrown in the back of a car.
Well, before we get to that, I do
Okay.
want to say that if she gets on us for what we did,
Okay.
she did call me sir. So I just want you to
So she
remember that.
assumed.
So I just want you to remember that for the future, that she didn't ask anything about me or who I am. She just went hardcore into her assumption of me.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Exactly.
That's kind of offensive.
So that's my point.
Why am I angry right now? I'm so mad.
I don't know. Anyway, what's your tips for getting thrown in the back of a car
So
that
if-
you should not know about?
If
but
you
go
ever
ahead.
get thrown in the back of the car, they say the best thing to do.
Kill yourself.
Well, yes.
Like if there's like a lead pipe there, you take yourself out so they don't get the satisfaction because you're that stubborn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why can't I walk under that?
Them to do it.
About that. I did some digging.
I don't know.
Somewhere
And they
Anyways.
say the best thing to do is to actually kick out the back headlight.
Really?
Because from in the back of the car, you can actually kick that out pretty easily. And what that does is if a cop sees that, he's going to pull it over anyways.
Dude, you're
Right.
Because that's actually a crime.
And then, but then when the cop pulls over the kidnapper, you don't make noise because you don't want to spook the cop.
No,
Because
no,
you
no.
don't want the kidnapper to end up getting shot.
Exactly.
So you just shut the hell up.
Exactly.
And the whole point is to, out of pettiness, give the kidnapper a ticket for having a tail light that's out.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So basically, you've decided to die, but you're like, oh, I'm gonna get you.
Exactly.
Oh, you sneaky boy.
Now you have to pay $200.
I'm gonna die.
What the hell is
Hey, but at least they had to pay $200.
Let those guys know.
That's
Listen
true.
in.
So,
Figure out which crate to open.
so you have to find enemy conversations.
Oh, jeez.
What if they're spoiling the new Avengers movie? And you have to listen in on it.
Yeah, they're like, in Endgame, too.
Endgame 2. The first one was not the Endgame, but this one is.
What? Oh, you do not mess with Feast. These guys aren't helpful. Need to eavesdrop somewhere else. That'll leave a mark.
Yeah, I just didn't like him. I was like, your friends don't like Feast.
Wow, you don't like homeless people. I'm gonna kill you. Honestly, I don't like homeless people. I mean, I bought a house.
Okay.
Like, seriously.
Apartments, maybe. Office space.
Hey, that's the Antifa Spider-Man. Remember when Spider-Man was an Antifa guy in Amazing Spider-Man 1?
Yeah, I do remember that.
You know, you could get Antifa Spider-Man as a skin in Amazing Spider-Man 1.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So you can run around with an ideology only.
Oh, well, if we know anything from my friend who was a douche at the old department store I used to work at, all ideologies are bad. Oh!
You're supposed to listen to the conversations, not show yourself.
Okay, well, I freaked out. I got panicked. I lost my swagger.
Did you say you
and
panicked in the disco?
I would say I lost my swagger.
Oh, okay. Oh, listen on that one.
Planning to do with that stuff? Barber shears? Napkin holders?
Probably dump it. You can get started if you want. Green crate with the white star.
Got it. Now I can take these guys down.
Man, I really...
You're
I
done.
like how the other guy didn't hear that.
Well, maybe he just fell down.
So why wouldn't he turn around to go help?
Well, because he's a dick. These guys are villains.
Okay.
Villains have no compassion at all, even for their friends.
They're villains. They don't care about anyone else. Sounds like me, actually. But I would not say I'm a villain.
I guess I didn't look and see if that was safe or not.
A safe space?
Yeah, it was clearly not, so now here we are. Okay, so we got those.
Can you create a safe space for me? I don't want to be offended.
I don't think there's any space safe enough for you. Okay, dude, I'm so hungry.
Look, I just ask you not to talk.
What? Why?
Because words offend me. Anything.
Were you getting political now?
Anything offends me.
Anything?
There's nothing political about being offended.
Hey, dude, you know what offends me?
What?
In Minnesota, where we live now, they basically canceled Thanksgiving. And they said that people... I mean, here, by the way, I don't even like Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate holidays. Like...
Wow, you're edgy.
Well, no, I
Very
just...
hipster.
I just don't. I mean, like, I don't hate them, but after my dad passed, we just kind of don't do much.
Yeah.
And so, for me, it's like, I don't care. But I think it's lame because the people who want to... Even if they're being safe and stuff, it's like, no, you can't. We're going to tell you what you can do with your family and your life. Like, who's the government to tell me that?
Well, and they also said you can't have Thanksgiving outdoors, which they have said for months is safe.
Harlem 1.
Yeah, and well, yeah, I don't get it. Also, why... I'm just saying, why were the protests safe if that's not?
Well, peaceful.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know what? Ignoring the people that degenerated that into a rioting situation,
Green container.
it still doesn't make any sense for it to... I'm just going to vandalize a little bit. It still doesn't make any sense for it to be, you know... I don't know. Oh,
In here. I had to sneak past Rhino in the drain tunnels.
that's really cool. You
Yeah.
remember that?
I do.
I didn't even mean to find that, but... My point is that even ignoring the people who hijacked those peaceful protests, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the fact that they said, like, it was fine and safe for not spreading sickness, but somehow something a 50th or 100th of the size of that at your local, like, Thanksgiving gathering is somehow more dangerous and needs to be stopped.
Yep.
That's what I don't like about this. You know, and... People don't like you talking negatively about it. There's a weird, like, you must comply thing, which I also disagree with. But
White Star.
it's like, if you can't enforce these rules equally... Okay, where is this? If you can't enforce these rules equally, don't enforce them. You know?
Right.
Like, you should be... It's like they're not even trying to not be hypocritical. And then all these governors and state officials that have gone out and gotten haircuts and stuff when they're like, no, you can't do that. And they're like, rules... It's literally rules for thee, not for me.
Right.
That's all it is. And so to me, it's kind of like, well, why do you expect people to follow those rules then if you can't?
Right.
I guess I don't understand the logic there, and it's because there isn't any.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to. There is no logic.
What it comes down to is the classic Emperor Palpatine thing where you saw your chance to take power and you took it.
Inventory out of the crate.
Well, but it's so pointless. It's like over nothing. So it's like,
More of you?
you know, what power are you exercising? Don't get together and wear masks. Okay, well, how powerful does that make you? It doesn't... You're not really changing or doing anything.
Right.
I don't know. To me, it's just silly because I definitely think people should respect this. My mom's been working from home because she has a compromised immune system, and I've gone out much less because of it, and that's my choice. But
Right.
I don't really understand. You legally can't celebrate Thanksgiving with other people. Like, who are you to tell me that? Because you have the right to gather. That's an actual constitutional right.
Right.
So who are you to take that away?
Yeah, I don't know. And the weird thing is whenever you criticize it, people immediately jump to, oh, well, you don't care about people? It's like, well, no.
Well, I got to be honest. In some ways, no. Because the thing is, yes, I care, but I think it's silly that it's like, this is where we draw the line, this is where we care, and we didn't care before when there's been any other pandemic, which there has been.
Right.
There have been pandemics, you know, and
Yeah.
they just weren't handled this way. And that's my point, is why is this the one where we draw the line on borderline totalitarianism? And before this, it was like, whatever.
All the
Right.
supplies.
Because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Do I know why? Because people had common sense back
I
then.
hope you move it back.
Yeah, but now you have the two opposites. You have the people that think the government is out to get you on everything and need to be fought on everything. And then you have the people who are like, the government is my god, I must trust it. Both of those people are wrong. Like, I don't really trust the government that much, but I don't think they're out to get me on everything.
Right.
And at the same time, I don't think they're out to protect me on everything either, or that it's even their job. Which is
Yeah.
why I'm more libertarian on that stuff, is because I am not a ant in an anthill or a sheep to be herded.
Right.
I'm a person who can make my own decisions. And if I'm an idiot, and I'm out there causing problems and spreading stuff, and other people are stupid enough to be around me too, and they're an idiot, well then we chose Darwinism. Who are you to tell us we can't?
Right.
You know? Like if I meet with my 95-year-old grandmother, I don't have a 95-year-old grandmother, but let's say I do, who's on life support during this thing, and she knew I was coming and was like, yes, come. We both made that decision,
Yeah.
you know? So she knew I was going to come. And so I did come. I said, hey, Grandma, I'm going to come. And she's like, yeah! And so that's the point I'm making, is that
Let me end on the ground.
you can't have it both ways. You can't push this. Oh wait, Finn's calling me.
Why would you say that?
Oh, I saw the news about your mom's rally.
We're fine. Do you have time to get coffee, maybe?
I can make time. There's a place on Edison, near Fisk Tower. They don't do foam art, but people don't take pictures of their lattes, so worth it.
Okay, meet you there.
Anyway, my point is you can't have it both ways. You can't say everybody needs to make the best decision possible and you need to care about voting and care about all this other stuff, and that's on you. You need to make that decision. But now we're going to make your decisions for you. Which is it? Are you going to make my decisions for me, or should I make my decisions myself? That's kind of where I'm at with this whole thing. And that's why I guess it frustrates me, is because it's extremely hypocritical.
It is very hypocritical. But it also comes down to people just having a agenda that they want to push their side. It has nothing to do with not the pandemic.
Right.
It has everything to do with, hey, we want power.
Right.
So now they found their opportunity, so now they're going to take it.
I agree with that. Why don't you pick what suit we get? I don't really want to get that one because we already have an animated one, but there's a few. The other star ones are ones we have opportunities for.
Let's do this one.
You like that one?
Yeah. This
Okay.
one's actually kind of cool.
Sure. I like that one, and then I also like enemy. Oh, cool. Okay. And wait, what is that one? Enemies what? It's over to the right too.
Enemies can no longer hear web strike takedowns.
Oh, that's pretty good. So if you back out or go to the suits real quick, the other one I like is the end one, which is down one.
This one?
I actually kind of like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
from the
kinda cool.
comics.
I like that.
Some of the suits in this are really neat. I kind of want to make a top 5 suits eventually.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Maybe I'll unlock some more of these before we hang out again.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. That stuff all just frustrates me, I guess. You want to level up once or twice and then we'll call it?
Sure. Let's do...
What is that? You get like
Let's do
someone's hand in a gift box?
Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
What's in the box?
Yeah, that's from Seven. The movie Seven.
Oh, what is that?
It's like a thriller. Venom Punch does bonus damage.
Okay, increases Venom smashes area.
Increases what?
You need to...
Increases what?
Increases Venom smash area
Okay.
effect.
Thank you.
Do you think Eminem is like watching our videos like...
You could stop immediately at, do you think Eminem's watching our videos? The answer is already no. Despite where you go from there, it doesn't even matter.
Like, I can be optimistic here.
You can, but even half of our subs aren't watching our videos. I highly doubt Eminem is.
Ooh, ouch.